Okay, folks, let me say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever you are watching, wheresoever you are watching. My name is Eric, Legendary Cannon, here with you this morning. Presently, I'm here at the Yamasseh Bridge in Grand Cape County. This is a road leading to Gola Konneh and other part of Gola Konneh District. So yesterday we got information that the tragic accidents just happens. A truck en route to Monrovia had a tragic accident. 5 persons was on board, and for now no deaths have been reported so far. So we came here this morning to actually tell you what happened on yesterday. So let me just take a few steps back. You see the truck there. This is a bridge. This bridge was constructed by Bear Mountain Mining Corporation here in Gola Konneh District. Bear Mountain actually operates here in Gola Konneh. So before going into this identical accident process, let me just explain. Explain a little bit about this identical bridge, this Yamasseh Bridge, the brief history of the Yamasseh Bridge. This bridge in question has been one of the bridges that have caused numerous lives. Before Bear Mountain coming to carry on some renovations, at first it was okay, so I understood. Okay, I was speaking the Liberian colloquial. Let me just forget about the standard English a little bit. So, this bridge that you are seeing, it was built by Bear Mountain, the identical bridge that you're seeing. But the history behind the bridge is that in the past time, in the entire Gola Konneh District, the bridge has been the one that has caused a numerous life. That's caused a numerous life in Gola Konneh. So I can recall years back, in a single year, we recorded 5 to 6 deaths on the identical bridge, especially in the dry time. At that time, this bridge there was a plank on this bridge. So when this thing that you are seeing that to balance people or vehicles coming wasn't there at that moment. So when the car coming from this side with speed or even motorbike, mistakenly, if you happens to miss the bridge, the bridge is actually narrow. You can see this identical bridge is narrow. So mistakenly, if you miss target, you have to go directly into this Yamasseh River. So now Bear Mountain tried wise to help in the process to renovate or rebuild the identical bridge. So after building, there was a lot of dissatisfactions that we got here regarding the casting of the identical bridge. So what I'm told is that this bridge, first there was a steel place over this identical bridge by Bear Mountain. So after placing the steel plate, they did not put in any steel rod to hold the concrete that is to be placed over. So they decided to just put the concrete and without steel rod. So now this is what happens. I would like to speak with some of the guys that were on board yesterday during the incident. So you see here, we are being seen. You see with the truck coming from the Gola Konneh belt en route to Monrovia, I actually passed over this, and then almost crossing. You see the cracking marks over there on a bridge. It's actually what causes this identical accident here. So you see the concrete that you are seeing split, and the backside of the truck have to go the other way into the river. So you are seeing this identical area. Seeing this identical area. This is a truck. It is actually a 10-tire truck. And when you look at the truck, where it is presently, it is way down. Looking at the rock, way down. You see how big or how massive is it in the car truck that we are talking about? Looking at a 10-tire truck. So, and the truck in questions for carrying plane. You see planes way down there. The guys that was on board try taking out some of the plane that was on board. So let us just move in front of the Yamasseh Bridge so that we can show you. So if you're just joining, we are presently in the Gola Konneh District, Grand Cape Town County, to be precise. I'm Eric, the legendary reporter, African Media, Grand Cape Town County. You see, these are some of the planes that were on board, or the truck were carrying. These are some. Yeah. Seeing these are planes that the truck were carrying. So moving down, you will see right there. You see how massive is the truck. See how the area is presently. So myself need to be very, very careful for now because I don't know how strong the truck is present. Now the area it is presently. So how to take a few steps back. So Stephen Apoy from Palm County, I must say welcome to the broadcast. You can share the live, and also you are watching. We are presently in Gola Konneh District, so you can share the live by contributing to the internet broadcast here. So now back to the 5 person that was on board during the accident. The 5 persons that were on board, I'm told none of them died in the process, but 2 of the guys on board got injured. One severely got hurt. Got injured. They wouldn't even had a chance to stand up, to stand, or to even later it was kind of a tough thing for him. So that's how and he had been taken from here to Palm County for treatment. That he had been taken from here to a medical facility for treatment, to seek medications. But the other guy also got hurt, but not that much. He was also being taken to another health facility to seek medication. So now, this is just a piece of advice to our drivers, our riders. Now, the condition that this bridge is in for now, I will tell you to be that it is like the first time, the time that Bear Mountain have not yet intervened. Because looking at the other side, there is no way to block anything. They can also the other side again. There's no way to block anything else, except another human rights group or Bear Mountain and another company come to help in the process in renovating the bridge. We don't want things to happen over and over that may cost life, because the bridge that we are talking about here, if you have been following most of our reports in the past years, you will get to know that the bridge is the one that has caused the most life in in Gola Konneh District we encountered an accident. I can recall again in the past years, a pregnant woman along with her two children with the riders mistakenly fell into the Nickel River. At that time, it was during the dry time. In the dry time, mistakenly you had an accident here. Because dry time, you see all of the rock will be showing. All of the rocks that you see under the river, they will be showing out. So mistakenly, if you fall on any of the rocks that you are seeing down with any of the rock, when you mistakenly fall on any of the rocks, except God help you in the process, but you'll be severely hurt or even lead to your death. So during that time, the pregnant woman got injured to a mate because God actually helped in the process. The pregnant woman got hurt in the process, but she did not die. Only the child that was in her stomach, she actually undergo operations to remove the child. At that time, the child was born already. Two of her kids that were with her, one of the kids' hand got broken and the other one here got severely injured. So the riders in question actually passed off because they did not stand the accident, because they went directly down from way up from that angle. Like you see the motorbike going, they came down strictly to where you are seeing that Istanbul way beyond. So they came down directly into the river, and the driver did not make it. The rider did not make it during that time. It was during the fast month in the past years. So also a car was also leaving from this angle that you are seeing way up here. This is a hill. If you don't have that strong brake during that time, because we don't have anything to hold anything here or to control you, if you don't have that strong good brake or any good system to hold on to your vehicles, automatically you have to run down to this identical river. So a car was carrying a goose from Morovia to Gokiam. The driver mistakenly missed targets and went into the same river. At that time, he was just the only person that on board. And before people should come around, at that time, he was dead and gone. Yeah. Good morning. He was dead and gone because he had the load that he was carrying rice bed over 50. He was carrying over 50 bags of rice and some other loads. So before people should come around, at that time, he was dead and gone already. So there has been a lot of accidents taking place here in Gola Konneh District, especially on the Lamasa Bridge. And today we are here again with another report on the accident case. This actually done an SOS call down to other humanitarian services or any other NGOs or governmental institutions also to come to the aid of the citizens in Gola Konneh District here. And the trucks in questions. The truck can be this here because we might be having other vehicles to pass here. I don't know, since the accident took place, there have been any vehicles passing through, because looking at where the truck is presently, any vehicles that have loads in it cannot pass this identical side I'm seeing presently, except you take the route from a town going to the Hall Road where Beer Mountain built in order to haul their gravels Kinjor, then from there brush into Congo Junction, then move to Gokiam. That's the only route now you have to pass through. I mean, like they say, this identical road have been cut off by for vehicles that carries a load, even bigger vehicles. Taxi man like they manage, but that's, you have to be very careful as well. Taxi men like they manage. You have to be very, very careful if you are trying to pass through here. But for motorbikes they make it through. Since we came here this morning, you have been seeing the motorbikes passing through this America area. So now let us pass the other side again to show you people that just joined it. Let me make my way through to the other side. So just view the distance from the bridge to the water. See, last year again we came here to report certain incident that there was a flaw incident. I'm told during that time we came to report certain team here that was a flaw. This Adenaka River got filled, and it was actually passing over this bridge that we are seeing. But thank God we have not yet experienced this Adenaka year that we are in present, the rain season that we are in. We have not yet experienced that. So this is it. Right now you're seeing the truck way down. See how it is presently. So it's actually raining here this morning. I'll try by all means to make my way through here to give you a report on happenings here. See how let's try this. So the guys are on board. I'm actually trying to wait for them around here so that I can speak with them if possible, because I'm told they have left already to the nearby community in order to get food to eat, because I slept here trying to offload this called truck, because you see the planks are way down there. But my question is, how would they manage to take the Adenaka truck from here, looking at the way in which the area is presently, looking at the way it is presently. See how the Adenaka area is. But so far, there have been no death reported, only 2 injuries, 5 on board. So we can give glory to God for keeping them safe. I might say that much, because they won't die in the process so far. Again, I'm Gola Konneh, here presently in Gola Konneh District. In Lamasa town. This bridge is actually close to Lamasa town, so I might say that I'm in Lamasa town in the Gola Konneh District, close to the police station here, a police depot here in Gola Konneh. So you see here this morning. So again, we are still here trying to maybe wait a little bit if we can speak with some of the guys that are on board, if we had a chance to speak with them, because they are actually they have been working here seriously from yesterday, from last night until this morning. They have been working tirelessly trying to offload this Adenaka truck here. They're trying to offload the Adenaka truck here. Trying to offload the Adenaka truck. Yeah. Again, I'm Gola Konneh. If you're just joining, and this is Africa Media News TV Liberia, one of Liberia reliable and best online TV platform. We operate in 15 counties and also outside Liberia. As I recognize all of you here watching. Okay, so let me read this from stating a quote. Our lawmakers indeed need to do something about this. After giving county development fund, the county couldn't do anything in the county development form. They couldn't do anything in the county. That is so sad. So yeah. This area, this morning, people are making their way to this. Actually, the mining area. This county that we are in present in this part of Cape Mount mining area. So yes, see in this morning, people leaving from their various home, trying to get to their mining site. Do the normal daily basis, carry on a normal daily basis. So I may likely leave you any moment from now because still getting a report that the drivers was driving this identical truck has left for town. They may likely come back any moment from now, if possible. But if we cannot talk to him, then we can likely go later on. We'll have to come back to speak with him to tell us what actually caused for this identical accident. Tell us what actually caused the identical accident here this morning. So now we are making our way to the other side, and during that time we also try to bring down the broadcast, and we'll come back later for additional report on this identical thing. So folks, this is how I'd like to leave you, and we'll be coming here this evening also to do additional coverage to tell you people that may likely not catch out this morning. They might catch out in the evening. About that time, people will be leaving from the job areas because this morning, today is the first awakening day in a week, so people may likely have gone to their various working area. So may likely come here in the evening hour to do additional coverage on what happens here. And by that time, maybe we will speak with the drivers on board, and also some of the passengers or some of the guys that was on board trying to transport this identical plane to the nation's capital. Folks, my name is Gola Konneh, and Africa reporting for Africa Media here in Grand Cape County. Goodbye.